intro music like that, how can you not dance your Marines? I know. Amazing.
Love that.
Moltrap, you can dance much better than the Marines. Yeah.
I could dance if I want to. Leave my friends behind.
Don't leave your friends behind, Moltrap.
I can dance, but
what
if
will
I
do?
can't dance, then they're no friend of mine. Anyway, we are back here at the GSL Team League, the GS Team L.
GSTL.
The T stands for team, by the way.
We've got acronym fever here at the GSL.
That's right. Alphabet soup going on in the studio.
Yep.
And
TSL versus FOW. Who will win?
FOW? Foul?
That's.
I actually, you know, I'm.
FOU.
I met Effort once.
Really?
Yeah, and he was from the FOU clan before he joined CJ.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know
I didn't know it was pronounced FOU.
Oh.
So I got a trivia question right. What the trivia question was? What was his clan before joining CJ? And I said FOU. Or no, I think I said FOU. I said FOU, and they're like, "You mean FOU?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I won a jersey for getting that right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, it is pronounced FOU apparently, which it's kind of a strange way of pronouncing it if you ask me. But
our utopia. Is
for
what it
our
stands
utopia.
For. So creating a better world through StarCraft 2.
I guess it's FOU like faux.
I think we can.
Utopia like faux show.
Yeah. Well, you know, StarCraft 2 is a great game.
For show.
Yeah, it is. Teaches you a lot of things.
It's a great game for you
Teaches
and for me.
A lot of great decision-making things.
That's right. And will it be a great game for Fruit Dealer?
I think it'll be a great game for the viewers, at least.
He's made like $100,000 off of this game thus far.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. So Fruit Dealer, he did win the first season. He's been in Codes ever since. Did he go down to the up and down matches?
I don't think he did. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
He looks tired, though. Oh, wow. That sign said Fruit Dealer win and propose to me.
Oh, that's adorable.
So, Fruit Dealer with kind of maybe taking some girl fans off Nada, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because usually it's Nada that brings all the ladies to the studio, but not anymore.
My Nada brings all the girls to the studio. Well, a lot of the team members do have a lot of female fans, actually. And that's one of the kind of interesting things about the gaming culture in Korea, which is actually picking up in other parts of the world as well.
Yeah.
The fact that the players here are such superstars. They have fan clubs often started by their female fans. They're even sex symbols here.
Wow.
Anyway, we're going to get started on dual site here in just a moment. SC versus TSL. Can Fruit Dealer come back?
All right. Here is our Terran player, winner of our last game. But can he stand up to Fruit Dealer? He is.
I don't know why I said SC. I meant FOU. I'm mixing up a lot of names today.
So many players. They're everywhere. There's one of them. There is Gumiho. And here's our Zerg player, a GSL champion. Will he help his team towards the championship today? He is.
TSL Fruit Dealer.
The Fruit Dealer. That's right. So, got a lot of cords in the way, too. It's kind of annoying, you know, when you're playing and like your mouse cord gets all messed up.
I hate that.
I hate that, yeah. Now, we saw him do the extractor trick. That's always really interesting because there's such a big feeling in the Western StarCraft 2 community that the extractor trick is a bad idea. But here in Korea, everybody does it.
Yeah.
All the Korean Zergs do it.
Yes, I remember in Brood War it was like good in certain situations. I haven't had a chance to go through and test it out yet. I'm sure someone's tested it out, done some stats on that.
Well, the math supposedly says that you lose about 10 minerals by doing it, but I think a lot of Zerg players like to do it anyway, just so that they have that many more drones out in case they need them early in the game.
And then there's larva management to be thinking about as well.
Yep, you get 3 larvae right away when the Overlord pops out, rather than 2 if you go 9 Overlord. So some of that, you know, there are different things to consider. Ultimately, neither way is really wrong. So, no need to argue about it, guys. Looks like it will be Hatch first. That's right. Calm down, or Moltrap and I are going to come over there and give you a shoulder massage so you can calm down.
That's right. You better watch out.
That's right. Hatch first.
Body massage.
For Fruit Dealer, body massage. If you want a body massage. Oh, no. Let's not bring that up. All right. Hey, whoa.
Whoa.
Get ready.
It's us.
That's right.
Hey, who are those
whack-a-mole.
handsome cats?
Should I have a hammer?
Whack-a-mole. Oh, no. That's me. I hope
I like it.
Korean fan doesn't do anything rash during the game.
We get like a scuffle and the camera will come back and he'll be like lying.
Oh, look at that. Look at that spicy drone.
Wow. Turning himself into an
extractor.
Then turning himself not into an extractor.
Splattering all over the place, but yet being completely whole afterwards.
That's right.
And that drone is actually chasing
like,
that
I want my revenge.
Oh no, drone! You lived only to die.
That's right. And that Overlord right above the fire, I mean, he's going to taste delicious after about 20 minutes, as long as he rotates himself a couple times.
Yeah, you know, this map is really cool unless you're on the right side of it, in which case the lava makes it kind of a hot map.
Marines get relaxed by the waterfall.
Look at this Marine, man. He's like, charge! Going in by myself.
It's going to be fine, don't worry.
Lieutenant Spears of Marines.
Look out! Oh!
Except Spears.
Oh, nice move by Fruit Dealer, turning that drone.
That was really cool, actually.
Yeah, saving the drones by turning them into extractors. I love it. It's so good.
Except Spears would have made it back alive.
It's true. It's very true.
You guys have seen Band of Brothers. Anyway, so yeah, Zerg got his expansion up. Very, very light pressure is going to be pushed back by these Zerglings. And it looks as if our Terran Flare Gummio is going to go into... Whoa!
Look at that!
How did that happen?
That guy's braver than the last Marine.
Or no, that's the expansion still.
And big tell for Fruit Dealer. He did see the factory in the reactor. He knows it's going to be a reactor expand.
Immediately plants down a spine crawler.
Did he see the command center though? It might have been just on the edge of his vision. I'm not sure.
We'll find out in a moment. He did not see the command center.
All right. So Hellions coming out across the map for Gummio.
And spine crawler's not up yet. They're going to get right by.
Yep.
And doing some damage to drones. They need to kill off those drones. He's damaged though.
He's gotten a couple of them.
He has killed off 6 drones so far.
Wow.
Actually, no, he's up to 10 total drones. I'm sorry, 6.
Yeah.
And a few Zerglings.
Yep.
So not bad at all. And
no,
of course,
I mean, that's
only losing those 2 Marines so far. Picks off that creep tumor as well, which is actually a really good move.
Queen's trying to defend, but they are nearly fireproof. It takes a lot for Hellions to take down.
So many hits for a Hellion to kill him.
That's right. Right now, their main objective is to block the Hellions from getting into the natural. That would be very, very bad. The only thing that's bad for Fruit Dealer right now is that with those Queens there at the ramp, he's not able to inject at the main. He might be able to duck over and inject.
No, he actually has a third. Yeah, he has a third Queen in the main.
Okay, yeah, right, he does.
Yeah, he had brought it down, but he can send it back. He has, in fact. Yep. But now the Hellion's coming in. He's going to try and run by like he did last game. Nope, he's just going to try and roast that Queen.
That is a calm sheep.
And more Banshees. I'm sorry, a Hellion's coming in. He might get the Queen and be able to get up into the main. He does.
Wow.
Taking some hits from that
He's
spine
going
crawler.
after the other Queen, too.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe it. That Queen barely alive right now. A lot of Hellions. He could take out the Zerglings if he's careful. Hellion's getting very, very low on health.
Oh, he can do so much damage to those drones. If he gets a chance to, the Zerglings giving chase, throwing their lives away to protect the drones.
Another Hellion coming in from behind as well, but Fruit Dealer gets the surround on the Hellions.
Wow.
Takes them out. Lost a Queen, though. Wow. All right, so.
He has killed a total of 25 units.
Yeah, things got a little bit tense there for Fruit Dealer, rather.
Yeah, critically though, only killed 6 drones this whole time.
Yeah, he has managed to save a lot of the drones. He did lose a Queen. Another Queen almost went down, but managed to save that one as well.
So Zerg's chilling at a nice 39
that
drones.
Is a lot of SCVs being transferred.
39's pretty good for only 2 gas. So he's got pretty good saturation right now.
Overlord's still slow cooking over the flame there. And Lair going up for Fruit Dealer. There it is.
I wonder if, you know what? I wonder if Overlords are able to float because of warm air.
I don't know.
In which case, that guy floating over that fire might be actually a break for him. He's like, I don't have to generate my own heat right now. I can just chill, as it were.
He's going to be careful. He's going to go right into space. Here come the Hellions again. And this is so interesting, using the Hellions to take out Queens. I mean, I suppose when you have that many of them, that's not something you really expect as a Zerg player.
If he gotten that other Queen, that would have been literally the first time I've ever seen Hellions take out 2 Queens.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. Now, Fruit Dealer looking for things at the gold expansion.
Oh, he found those Zerglings! Oh, he's going to kill all the Zerglings. Oh, they do find a pocket to run away.
loses about 2/3 of them, though.
Gosh,
only 5 remain.
He just killed like a dozen Zerglings at least.
Yeah, that was a lot.
He is slaughtering with these Hellions, and finally there's roaches coming out, but the damage has been done, man.
Yeah, just getting roaches so late. Another
he
queen
gets the
getting taken
second
out.
queen.
Oh no, this is so bad for Fruit Dealer. These Hellions could cause a lot of damage. Drones on the run. And the roaches are out right now. Look at that, Fruit Dealer sacrificing some drones to keep the Hellions from chasing the other ones, allowing the roaches and the queens to get some shots in on them. All the mining has been stopped at the main, though.
And he's sending some drones back in, actually, despite the Hellions there. Yeah, but the roaches along with it are able to clean up those Hellions finally, but not before he killed another dozen drones in that exchange, approximately.
Yeah. Now, roach speed, bangling speed, and a third hatchery are being created by Fruit Dealer right now. So he is continuing to macro despite all that, and he still hasn't lost a ton of drones. He's lost a good amount, but not a huge amount.
Yeah, he is still up at 47 drones, so he's behind the 50 of Gumiho, but he's doing okay off 2 bases. Now here's the thing, though. Gumiho taking a 3rd base, and if he planetaries that and still uses his Hellions to keep Fruit Dealer from getting a 3rd, actually he just took a 3rd, now that I just said that.
Fruit Dealer moving in. The base of Gumiho, a little bit there. Not doing a whole lot, has to pull back right away. Those roaches on the run for that. Overlord still cooking itself over the flame. And drops being researched by Fruit Dealer as well. That is actually pretty exciting. Roaches sneaking around the back. They could cause some damage at the natural, but there's a huge army coming down right now for Gumiho. Oh, Roach is taking out the tank. Not a lot of Marines there as well. He's going to be able to get some SCV kills, but here comes Gumiho sieging up at the natural expansion.
Oh, man. He's sieged up. He's got Hellions up there just waiting for the chance to run in and do some damage, and he pulls drones.
Yeah.
And he is sieged up within range of... He's going to be sieged up within range of that hatchery and the Baneling nest.
Fruit Dealer does not have an answer for this
right now.
Here's
his answer.
Except the Banelings. Here they come.
Oh, and they do not enough, I don't think. The Marines are going to be able to clean up those drones.
Tanks, great tank spread from Gumiho.
Now he took out...
You know, if he would have had those roaches that he sent up to the main base, I think he would have had enough.
Yeah, but then the reinforcements might have joined up, so...
Yeah.
Could have gone either way, but yeah. Now the 3rd is up for Gumiho, and even though Fruit Dealer has his 3rd up, he can't actually send units there. He can't send drones there.
Goodbye, Baneling Nest.
Yeah,
and Fruit Dealer right now in a world of hurt. Not a whole lot he can do. It's going to be very, very difficult for him. Losing some more roaches and trying to take out those Marines.
Oh, this is going to be it. He's trying to throw that spine crawler in the mix. It's not even going to get burrowed up. Nope, doesn't get burrowed.
It does keep his hatchery alive a little bit longer. That does help.
Just a tiny bit. A few roaches and a few Zerglings coming out. I don't think it's going to be enough to deal with this many Marines. Especially without the Baneling nest.
Yeah.
4 units streaming in to reinforce for Gumiho. And Gumiho may be able to take out the champion of Season 1 here in a moment.
Yeah.
Takes out the hatchery.
Fruit Dealer gathering up for one big final push. Going for a bit of a counterattack at the 3rd too to try to cut off some reinforcements. And that even is not going to be enough. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it takes out a few Marines, but it's not going to be enough. The siege tanks holding position there are going to stop him from even getting out to the counterattack. Here he comes in for another push out to try and break this. Only a few roaches. The Zerglings die immediately. The roaches die almost immediately. And GG coming from Fruit Dealer. Gumiho has come out of nowhere to take out 2 of the TSL team in a row and bring FOU to a 2-1 lead in this team match.
Yep, that's right. And Gumiho getting some well-deserved high fives. Now, TSL is down. FOU 2, TSL 1. Gumiho's on a bit of a roll today.
Yeah.
TSL starting to sweat a little bit. The SCV life is starting to look not so good. Fruit Dealer, you can see he's just crushed again. It's hard enough to lose when you only have yourself to answer to, but when you lose and your team is counting on you, I think that hurts even more.
So now we're going to find out soon who TSL is going to send out next. Now remember, TSL is a pretty star-studded team.
Yeah.
So it's not like they just lost Byun and they don't have anyone left. They still have Clyde they can send out. They got Killer, formerly Songho.
Trickster.
Trickster is still there, formerly Tester.
Yep.
If you guys remember those names.
TSL Alive.
Still got Alive, yep. Brand new Code S player. They still got Rival, a spunky Zerg player.
Yeah, Revival
who we saw in Code A as well.
Pretty cool Ro8 drop strategies, actually. I'm not sure if they're going to send out another Zerg. I don't know. What do you think?
Well,
I think they're either going to send out one of their Protosses or Clyde.
It's a best of 7. So it's up to 4. We're going to find out in just a moment, but probably going to have to go with someone strong.
Oh, there's Tester. And, he's going to mess up.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I keep calling him.
Trickster's going to go around and go in the correct side of the booth.
Yeah.
Soki Su. For those of you that...
tricking us even.
That's right, he's so tricky.
Yep. Probably the most name changes in TSL history.
Trickster?
Yeah, he was Tester in the first TSL, then he was SSKS, and now he's...
Oh, that's right. He switched to Trickster when he changed teams from ODS. Yeah, so he is got only to the round of 32. In the up and down matches, he fought his way back in Code S.
Yeah,
he was actually beaten by, who was he beaten by Keen? I don't remember who beat him, but then he beat so many games lately, I've forgotten all the details.
I know.
Anyway.
The map is going to be Crossfire, it looks like.
Interesting.
That's going to be a fun map for TVP. And Trickster is really one of my favorite Protoss players, just because he always plays so intelligently. He always does very smart things that you don't see a lot of other Protoss players doing right now. He definitely does not play standard Protoss like we see in StarCraft 2 right now. So
yeah,
really
if his name wasn't Trickster, I think Innovator might be a good way for him to go, because he does do things that not many other people do, and that can be very strong when you're a good enough player to pull it off, like Trickster is.
Yeah, and lately we've seen him in a lot of PvPs, so again, I'm really curious to see what he's got against Terran. Now, especially since the patch, for those of you who may not know, there was a patch that just came out. It made Warpcades a little bit longer to research.
Yep.
It also changed Archons a great deal. They now have 1 more range than they used to, up to 3 range, and they're massive units. And the thing with the Archons attack that they do, not only does it do damage in a line, but it does splash damage at the end of that line. So it's an attack that can cover a big area. It does plus damage to bio units, so it's very, very good against a lot of Terran strategies.
Yeah, especially if you have like Zealots in front. The Archons can now come up behind those Zealots and, actually that's the Brood War sound they made. They can now fire over the Zealots, rather. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. And do some splash damage to the Marines that the Zealots are also engaging. If you can get into that situation, of course. Yeah. If you're not just being kited, if you have some force fields or something like that. So it can be pretty strong. So interested to see.
There was still the old standby of Colossus.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's really changed too much for them in the Terran matchup is the little range increase for the Archons. But, of course, Warp Gates taking a little bit longer to research now.
Well, the other big thing, too, is the pylon radius shrank from 7.5 to 6.5, I believe it was. So the big deal with that is that a lot of Protoss players like to put in pylons on the low ground. We'll talk more about that later. Let's see what happens in this game.